Hello, my nerd fans out there. It's Mr. Chili here, and I'm going to give you guys my review on Sabertooth. New issue that came out today. It's done by Victor Laval. Hope I got him right. And what I have to say about this comic? First of all, Sabertooth is one of my favorite villains. That's why I picked up this issue. I was like, I have to pick it up. It's one of the new stories that came out today, Wednesday. And it was okay. I wanted to know what was happening to Sabretooth from the very first Hickman issue from the House of X, I believe. Yeah, House of X. That he got sent to the pit, basically prison, because he murdered humans. And that's one of the laws of Coca-Cola, that you cannot kill any humans. And you know, Sabretooth, he's a murderer, a psycho. And he didn't abide to that rule, so he got sent down the pit. And it shows off right in the beginning of this issue, the trial, what he's thinking. You remember all the people that sent him to the pit, and all that stuff. And I was really, to me, I was a little upset with that. I was like, man, they sent one of my favorite characters, Sabretooth, to the pit, and that sucked. And that was bad for me. So I want to see him improve. What the past Sabretooth, I know Sabretooth's always been this crazy mad villain and monster. I love the rivalry between him and Wolverine. But I love the stories with him when Wolverine died. I don't know if you remember from Marvel Now, when Wolverine died, he took up the mantle of being a new Wolverine in a way. Like he joined the Uncanny Avengers for a little bit. He had that personality, like he was developing a personality, like he joined the X-Force. Like he wasn't a savage anymore, and that's what Sabretooth I want. Like in the Hickman stories that have X and Power X, you see a bunch of villains that are changing their colors. Apocalypse is not evil no more. Magneto is not evil no more. He's not looking for destroying the world or any of that. You got Shaw. You got a lot of villains in here. They're changing the colors. They're changing who they were before, because it's Coca-Cola's whole new. And I kind of want Sabretooth to be like that. I wanted to be like an anti-hero. He would have been a perfect member of the X-Force comics that's going on right now, with Wolverine's on it, and Wolverine, and Beast, and used to be Jean in there. Who else is in there? Oh, Kid Omega, Domino, all those characters. He'd be perfect on there, because it'd be dope if the Coca-Cola had like a elite assassin. You need a cold-blooded killer sometimes to go hunt, to go stop these, because they got so many enemies out there in the world. You need a killer. You need someone like Sabretooth out there to do the dirty work. You have a lot of people like that, but I would like to see a personality again in Sabretooth. In this comic, you kind of get that, and you don't. Basically, in this issue, he's stuck in the pit still, but his mind, he controls his mind now. Charles Xavier gave him the ability to change his reality, because you're in this pit, basically stuck in limbo, but he gets to change whatever. He basically lived a world where he killed everyone, all his enemies. He killed all his enemies, killed Nightcrawler, Jean, all the people he hated. He killed all that. Okay, fine. And he has one reality that he killed, he took over. He even shows that one time when past Marvel, he's wearing that black suit again. When you run the hand, he's there, showing the kids, showing when kind of little stupid little things like the Star Jammer. If you run the Star Jammer, he was able to conquer the galaxy, fight a bunch of, like, he's a Viking right here, kill a bunch of enemies. He has warriors, and little glimpse during this little thing. It's a little, maybe he'll start little glimpse. He might come back. That Black Tom is noticing little like ghost images popping on the earth, on Coca-Cola. Like little characters annoying him. He's popping up his characters that he's imagining, that Xavier gave him the power will. His characters popping up everywhere. And what's cool about this, he created his own hell in a way. That's what the pit's turning into. It feels like he created hell. Like, and that's what the pit is supposed to be. Because the pit is used to bring all the mutants that are too bad to live on Coca-Cola. They won't listen to the rules, the laws, so they send them to the pit. They can't kill them. It's against the rules. So they send him to the pit, and that's what happens at the end of this issue. Like, you see a couple of mutants that got sent down. Nick Carrar, Madison Jefferson, Oriol, Melter, and Third Eye. And he says, well, I'm going to take my basically my frustration on you guys that I'm planning to do with every mutant out there. And that's the problem. Like, there was one incident I read on here that he was thinking, okay, I killed all my enemies. He did that in his mind. I did everything I wanted to do, but what else there do? Like, yeah, Sabertooth, like, what are you gonna do? If you did kill all your enemies, what are you gonna do? What life, what future you have? And I think this is a mini series. I think 6 parts. Maybe there's more, or this is one shot. I don't know. If it's one shot, it's not that good at one shot, to be honest. Um, it keeps Sabertooth still that character he is, and I still love that character no matter what. But I still want, like I talked to my past issues, I want to move forward. I want all characters to move forward in Marvel, or kill them permanent, get rid of them, don't talk about them no more. But if you're gonna keep doing stories about these characters, do something more with them. Like, I would like Sabertooth to be like more Wolverine. Be a killer still. I love being a killer, anti-villain. I mean, anti-hero mostly. Like, he'll kill the bad guys, his enemies, but start protecting the good, protect his mutant brothers and sisters. I would like that character for Sabertooth. I saw that before when he tried to have romance with ooh, the character's blocking my mind. That sucks. It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. But yeah, there was like, he even have romance with other mutants. Start building a future. Start building character. Start redeeming himself little by little, and that would be great. Like, even he doesn't even redeem himself. Like, he just, this is who I am. I'm gonna be a killer, but I'm gonna protect the people I love. I would like to see Wolverine, Sabretooth, this Wolverine, not Old Man Logan like they did in the comics. Side by side fighting, taking on the Sentinels, taking on the Reavers, taking on all those groups. I'll be dope. I'll be dope. Or when the Children of Fault army comes, he and Wolverine teaming up, or with his kids, or something like that. That'd be dope to have that character again. And hopefully they do bring him back, my boy Sabretooth, back into the world of the X-Men world and the mutant world. Hopefully, crossing my fingers. But this concludes for my video on the book Sabertooth. I give it a good 7 out of 10. The art was good. Design, the story was decent. Just look there. Still, hopefully, it's good to know what's happening with Sabertooth in the pit. And we'll see what the other characters pop in the pit. The other villains. I know from the Helios comics, you got Nanny and Orphan that got dropped in there. So maybe we'll see him in there one of these days, see what happens. And I think they're doing more issue. We'll see issue 2 with Sabertooth. We'll see how I feel about that. Thank you for liking my video. I hope you guys like my video. I give it a like. Please give me a like and subscribe to my channel to find out my next issue that I'll be talking about. And may y'all stay nerdy forever, please. Stay nerdy and watch my show. Thank you. Goodbye.